know why I left.
Also, following Kevin's not easy. Both fantastic speeches. So, yeah, for me, firstly, Sarah and I would like to just say a huge thank you to everyone who came here today. You're all just really special to us, and I'm just so happy to see all of your faces, just like staring back at me. It's all a little bit overwhelming. I am loving it. So thanks all for coming. I've written down here this shouldn't be a long speech because I've been holding off on the booze, but that's actually a lie. That didn't happen as planned, so it might go on for a little bit longer than I intended. But anyway, I'd like to start by thanking Kevin and Shirley. Thank you so much. I mean, you've had such a huge impact on my life, on mine and Sarah's relationship, and it's kind of hard to put all that you've done for myself and for Sarah and us together. It's hard to put all that into words. You know, it's been 12 years of us actually being together, and like I say, it's just so hard to form into a way of saying thanks. And this isn't really so much a thanks for welcoming me into your family today. This is thanks for welcoming me in 12 years ago, and it's just really lovely to now be officially part of that sort of family. It's really nice to say, you're now my in-laws officially. It's beautiful. So yeah, I've not really got any words that really reflect my gratitude. So just thank you. You've made all of this possible.
Here's a tree.
It was the one thing we thought really summed it all up.
It's a lemon tree, dude.
Yeah, well, it's fresh. I don't know. Hopefully it will live. So I'd also like to thank my own mum and dad. You brought me up. I somehow turned into what I am today. Very nice, apparently. That might be debatable, but I'm kind of happy with how I turned out. I've got, my eccentricities, but everyone seems quite accepting of that, so that's kind of quite nice. And I'm sure there were times when you might have wondered, God, how's this one going to turn out? But I think everything worked out all right in the end. Thanks, Mum and Dad. I'd also like to thank our beautiful bridesmaids, Emma and Amy, wherever Amy is.
Amy, wave.
Thanks, Amy. So, yeah, Emma, you've put in a lot of hard work today. You've, really done loads to make today happen for us. And I know it's obviously been hard. I know you've been really quite stressed out a lot of the time, mainly because you've tried to sort of get us to make decisions, which is not something we're brilliant at. And the worst thing is when you think that we've actually made a decision, usually we really haven't. You'll go away, tell everyone, this is what they want, they definitely want that. And we'll arrive and be like, we don't. That's all completely changed. That was all yesterday. Everything changed. But yeah, thanks for putting up with us. This has been amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, many gifts.
And yeah, thanks to Amy for looking like the cutest little bridesmaid that I've ever seen. It's such an adorable outfit. That combo of tutu and DMs is amazing. Oh, okay, that's done. I didn't see that. Something over there. Let's scoot over that. And yeah, thanks to everyone else that's kind of helped bring everyone here today. So thanks to David.
Behind the camera. Behind the camera.
Oh, who's been filming today? My next line. That was. Pay And yeah, I mean, he's been a great help in kind of. I'm sure there was some ushing going on, and he definitely blew up at least one balloon. I saw. So thanks for that. Good nice. And to Anthony, who's got some amazing, brilliant music that he's sort of entertained everyone with. Never going to forget that. It's brilliant. And maybe a few other people won't forget it ever again. And also to Dave for kind of putting up with our also lack of decision making and somehow managing to keep everything running pretty smoothly. I think I dread to think what this would have been like if it was just us. I think he knows what it would have been like. So yeah, thanks for that. And yeah, I hope there isn't anyone I've forgotten, but there probably are some people. That's coming. There are going to be some people I've left off, but that person. But yeah, anybody that I haven't mentioned by name that feels like they deserve to be mentioned, it's not because I don't appreciate it. I really appreciate so much that everyone's put in, and I just don't have a very good memory. So that's my genuine thanks to anyone that I've missed. Don't hate me. And yeah, thanks so much to Nige for being an awesome best man, keeping everything loose as I like it, and you know, just kind of always being there for us. I mean, you've kind of been there through most of our whole relationship. You've always just been nice to be around. You always sort of bring us down to a nice, happy level, and you know, we really appreciate that. And also, just helps. Thanks for helping us out, like all of today. Like I remember you saying earlier, I'm so glad, you know, you kept asking, is there anything I can do to help? You know, when I get there a couple of days early just to make sure you're all right. And I was like, no, we've got nothing. It's fine. We've got everything under control. And he arrived, and it's been working like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, way harder than I've been working as well. But, yeah, these are
your gifts.
a few little things. I don't know what they are, but
It's over.
and that's a little something which we.
My pleasure.
That's right.
My pleasure.
And then there's
Oh, open them now. Sorry.
I'm going to wait for you to open all your beers and just watch you. I'm going to carry on talking. And then there's Sarah, my amazing, beautiful bride that I just still doesn't quite feel real. I know we've been together 12 years, but just this day just still seems unreal to me. We met in like the space year 2000. I don't know, I was going to say space year for some reason. It's just the year 2000, standard year 2000. But yeah, in year 2001 we were going out, and then 12 years later we were still just going out. And I did feel like it might be time to get a move on here. Because when you say, you know, girlfriend, people sort of think you've not been together that long, and it's a bit. I'm not saying I did it just because it was awkward. It's nice to say why. But yeah, we're not really what I described as a big into traditions. We weren't in a rush to get married, but there was every single day of our relationship. You know, I'd always think of our future together, and there was never a time when I could ever imagine it not being with Sarah. She was always every thought of our future lives together was always just together. There was no doubt that I just wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. And she's just amazing. I love every single bit of her. Just I don't even really know what to say. I mean, the thing is, she's just. If there's one thing that I could really pick out as the most sort of defining, amazing feature, it's definitely going to be her beautiful, big smile. It just makes me so happy to see that smile. It's amazing, and I spend a lot of time every day thinking of just ways to make her laugh. And, you know, I'll deliberate over an email while she's working, just so that I can imagine her, because she's told me many times before, I've sent an email and she'll have just been sat in a quiet office and then has burst out laughing at me. And that amuses me greatly. That'll be the highlight of my day, and that's what I live for. I live for making Sarah smile, making her happy, and that's all I ever want. And it's one thing where I sort of realise that I'm so lucky to have found that one person. I don't know if I really, fate and all this sort of stuff, but I find it so hard to believe that there's anybody else in the entire world that could be anything like Sarah and could ever have you know, what we have together. We can be so completely, utterly weird, and I can do like odd things. Like, there's this thing I do. This is great. I just want to share this one thing though. When we're in the room together, watching TV, Sarah might pause what we're watching and she'll go out and go away, get some food, whatever it is, and come back, and I might be there just making this like, or, and I catch her out every time, and I've done this literally hundreds of times, and what it is the way the person's face is paused on the telly. I just sit there and replicate that exactly, and she'll like, what I'm really terrified of is carry on doing this as we get older, and she's not going to know when I've had a stroke. I don't think it's going, but I think it's worth it. But yeah, the fact that she finds that funny and that's acceptable is every time, no matter how often. So yeah, I'm just the luckiest person to have Sarah, and it's so brilliant to finally call her officially my wife. We are now husband and wife. It's amazing. And yeah, so with that, I mean, I was supposed to do some more toes actually as I went on. I didn't, so now I can to everyone here, to my beautiful wife, thank you all for coming. It's all amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good speech, and I can only agree with some of the things he said. At one point I was getting completely different emails from all three family members. We had a small party a couple of weeks ago to celebrate the 5,000th email coming through. And also to echo what he said about emails, he sent emails through suggesting what he'd like, and they made me laugh as well. Not just him. True. How ironic. It's not... Can I firstly say it's not easy to do public speaking, especially if you aren't accustomed. So can you give a big round of applause to all the people that did the speeches and mean it? It's nice also to meet a man who knows all about tutus. I think it's quite impressive. Can I ask the bride and the groom to join me at the cakes table? Could I ask firstly that the official photographer be allowed to take her shots? That came out all wrong. And secondly, that I'll invite you all up to take photos.